Well, press previews start today at the North American International Auto Show. Secretary of Transportation Ray LaHood officially opened the show in Detroit. They just announced the North American Truck and Car of the Year. Ford swept both awards with its Transit Connect and Fusion Hybrid. Clean Skies' Lee Patrick Sullivan is in Detroit with more.
I'm at the Infinity launch party here at Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. It's a bit more low-key than in years past. For 2010, the theme is green and lean. When it comes to the green, the 2010 Detroit Auto Show may go down as the year of the electric car. Nissan will be displaying its Leaf. It's an all-electric car getting 100 miles per charge.
We're 11 months away from launch, and as we've gone around the country, you can tell that consumers are ready for it, policy folks are ready for it, and it's not just a West Coast phenomenon at all, it's nationwide.
And Nissan's not alone. There will be the Chevy Volt, EVs from Ford. Tesla and Fisker are also expected to announce a more moderately priced electric car, and there will be an entire display called Electric Avenue, dedicated to EVs.
This is the year when electrification becomes a term you really have to understand. It's not just a niche for people that really are on the fringe of the auto industry. It is becoming something that even the most mainstream, hardcore automotive professional has to take seriously. Detroit, like other auto shows of the last year, will bring a flood of electrified vehicles.
When it comes to the lean, there are considerably fewer launch parties than in years past. This one, thrown by Nissan's Infinity brand, will be Nissan's only showing at the auto show. Besides the Leaf, the company has decided not to have an exhibit in this year's show, and they're not alone.
There's some manufacturers that aren't even displaying at all, such as Chrysler. Nissan isn't displaying, but they are going to have a car down on Electric Avenue, which is going to be the all-green alternative fuel at location. And I think that's going to be something that consumers are going to really be drawn to because they don't know what the future is going to hold, but we do know that electric cars are going to be a part of it.
Several European companies have also stayed at home, opting to spend their marketing dollars elsewhere.
Clearly Detroit is a very different car show than it was even a couple of years ago. Chrysler, which almost made the Detroit show single-handedly with some wild and wacky events that they did over the years, they're not having a news conference. It is significantly smaller. If they weren't doing all these electric-oriented events within the auto show, Electric Avenue and the Eco Experience, this show would be barely half the size.
And big news already coming out of General Motors at the 2010 Auto Show. They have announced that the Volt will come out in September in California, Michigan, and Washington, D.C. That's 2 months earlier, and they finally announced a price, $32,000 with tax incentives. In downtown Detroit, Lee Patrick Sullivan, Clean Skies News.